Welcome back to the channel, Space Cadets. It's the other Cosmic Armada. We're back to bring another Jujutsu Kaisen live reaction. You know, funny to a lot of people like how Jujutsu Kaisen is, how we don't really get anything they actually do besides tech. Memory lane, feel me? Now I guess the Tengen stuff with Sukuna eating Tengen remnants not gonna come into the place, not gonna never be at least this is what I'm getting from this. Ega could actually pull a complete 180 with the last chapter. So let's get started with chapter 269 of JJK, because my boy Vatiz, he put it up yesterday. You know what I mean? Put his reaction out yesterday. I ain't peep it yet, but I can't peep his reaction and not, you know what I'm saying, I get my own reaction. That cunt is folding me. All right, now we have chapter 269, selection. At a small candy store on a street corner. What's your price? May. Who's this old ass woman with the goddamn Uncle Ruckus eye? I'm out crusty like my mouth is. Hold on, wait. Motherfucker got the goddamn Uchiha Sharingan stare on, bro. Okay, old lady, your thing. You to you bastard. Don't you start thinking everything's all sunshine and rainbow just because you're back in your body. Maki, what's up, Megumi? How are you feeling? A little foggy. Is this what happens after Unlimited Void? I got off lightly if that's it. Okay, so Sukuna said that he made sure Megumi took most of the damage, so I guess Gojo didn't want to hurt Megumi, mitigated the damage of Unlimited Void, or the fact that Sukuna was healing himself all that time, or the fact that he got all those black flashes. Well, maybe that is what actually made Megumi not be under those effects. But granted, curse energy users or curses feel a lot quicker from Unlimited Void. That was stated. So hey, I like to apologize to everyone. That can wait. You have nothing to apologize for anyway. Alright. Yeah, nigga. Yeah. I wanted to apologize. This is all because Gojo refused to kill Itadori from the get-go. Itadori was just a victim of Kenjaku playing Jujutsu terrorists. I was firmly in the pro-execution camp. You have Yaga to thank for me being here. I don't particularly think either side was in the wrong. Everyone had their truth, and those truths led us here. I think a big Kave. Nigga, it's only one left. Man. You kids shouldn't feel the least bit guilty. You're all careless brats. Feel free to act like it. Us grown-ups are to take the blame. Kusakabe. Now you know May not taking no blame. May not taking no blame, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I might even know May love her. I'm not gonna cap with you. I'm not a May lover. But nonetheless, May. Alright. Let me see. I was firmly in the pro execution camp. You have Yaga-san to thank for being here. That you led us up to this point, and all of us going to take the blame. Okay. How were you able to get back to your body, Okosu-senpai? Thanks to Rika, I thought her not coming with me to Gojo Sensei body meant our connection was severed. In reality, after Eri-san treated me, Rika-san was using reverse curse technique to constantly maintain my body. Still, I was convinced I was a gunner once Kenjaku technique. burnt out in the domain. We can't consider that a slight miscalculation. Kenjaku was living proof that it can operate after opening the domain. He was likely separating the multiple techniques intervention via some kind of method. If I had to guess, I'd say barrier technique. Obviously, someone who would use the technique for a millennia would be more prepared than using a fresh copy. After the reverse curse technique, I was in a state of suspended animation. But once I reconnected with my internal storage of techniques, Rika-chan, we eventually got here. I'm really sorry to have worried you all. You got a little panda right there. So basically, he was knocked out once. Okay. Basically, nigga went to sleep. When we seen him run and just flop down, he was asleep. Who cares about that? If Yuta had taken things more seriously, we would have won a hell of a lot easier. That's the real problem. First, I should have led the surprise attack on Kenjaku. Then there's Higuruma's execution of sword plan. If we used Togei's remote curse speech, we would have ended things in a flash. Higuruma should have had the tape recorder on him. Curse speech cannot be activated more than once simultaneously until the recording is played. The technique is considered in use. As such, only one tape recorder is allowed. You're wrong, Maki. You aren't a viable target for my boogie woogie. It's hard to say if Okosu would have succeeded without my help. Not to mention, Okosu and Rika's power were necessary to stop the rampaging curse spirits. Plus, Togei curse speech only worked because that time made the reactions survivable. If we used it when Sukuna was feeling fine and Danny, Togei would have been killed by the feedback. Salmon Row. Sukuna was just playing around. He was capable of killing me whenever he wanted, and if someone like Okosu were there, he would have done so. Curse speech is easy to counter. I'm the one who decided it's best to use it inside Okosu's domain with no one else around to interfere. With no violence allowed inside my domain, that would have been possible. Still, it's pretty scary how a guy that's only been a sorcerer for 2 months is alive and kicking after all that. It wasn't intentional. He looked down and Yuji looked at him. Oh, it was intentional regardless. Hey man, you got Mr. Kunalala right there, man. Mr. Miguel right there, man. If the backup, why is he sporting Gojo's outfit? Wait. Why does man got beginning of Jujutsu Kaisen Gojo's outfit on? That's hilarious. If the backup from Brad has been there from the start, things might have been different. If the backup from a bride had been there from the start, things might have been different. That's true. Don't tell me they weren't coming. I told you it was a long shot, and yet they came. Okosu Senpai. Okosu Senpai first tool let me hide my fingers, you know. So Yuji was using the curse tool. He was forming fists with them bitches. Could have done that with gloves, so go to Home Depot. And Yuji is still missing the 2 fingers. Why didn't he get them bitches healed? What's going on here? Ghost Senpai hindered Sukuna once opened his domain a second time, you know. Like I said, we could have had ended it all before that ever happened. I thought being on standby side Rika was helpful. Didn't skip a beat jumping Sukuna after Gojo-san defeat and got Ume away from Igo. That was all the coach. Huh? Oh, that's the surveillance room. There's a lot I'm responsible for too. Working with Miss May had prepared us for. Yeah, I could have saved Choso nor my brother. One day, just out of range, more of an issue of Kun's immense curse energy. It was too thick in the eye of his domain. Wasn't able to distinguish their curse energy. I was in the eye too, Uli. Able to risk me out. Also, the should have been Choso, not me. I would have died if that happened. No one's fault. I would have died if that would have happened. That nigga said, "Hey boy, that domain would have killed me." Yeah, that shit would have smoked me. It was over with. I'm not trying to blame Yuta either. I mean, I got hit with 2 black flashes, but yeah, he put you down, Maki. I'm not gonna lie. Sukuna put you down. I was in cold sweats, acting as Maki's marker and anti-domain strategy. Heck, even as a reserve, I was so worried it will only save me. I told you not to get involved in this fight. I didn't do any fighting. You would have just objected anyway if I told you. I'm sorry I didn't have a chance to do anything. What do you mean? Your room was comfortable. Oh, girl who's a witch, she might have been the first anime. I wanted to help against Sukuna after taking care of Ume, but they were crazy strong. Shut up, Hikari. We didn't even see the fucking fight, bro. You're a fucking goofy. I was asleep until the very end, so very real. But everyone, it seems you have your regrets, but I don't suppose anyone could deny that I was the MVP. Oh, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. You wasn't no goddamn MVP, nigga. Nigga, what? You left me behind mid-fight. Well, you're heavy. While you were out busting your hump, your big sis was kicking back, relaxing. My beloved elder sis worked herself to the bone with the new shadow issue. Now that's a convenient excuse. I won't deny a thing. My life is priceless. My life is priceless after all. There's no use betting with the priceless. Hey, she said, "Hey man, that's all y'all shit, man. I was gonna go to another country on you niggas." By new shadow, you mean dealing with the binding vow that forbade simple domain from being taught to outsiders? Precisely. The inherited binding vow of the school's simple domain. The original creator Ashiya Sad Atsuna created that binding vow with the intention of simple domain being inaccessible to curse users. But as the generations rolled on by, the new shadow style had no longer of public interest, and this simple domain technique became a trade secret. Wait. Precisely. I mean, dealing with the binding vow that forbids simple domains from being taught to outsiders. But as the generation rolls on by, the new shadow style, public interest in the domain technique became a trade secret. Essentially, monopolize the technique, invite disciples, then have them undergo necessary binding vows. New Shadow is a cornerstone for sorcerers without techniques after all. Todo, who learned it from Tsukumo, who learned it like Mikamaru did. So that's tricky about this binding veil. That's stopping it from being taught to outsiders. Well, that's only one part of it. We also can't refuse the head of the school if they ask us to mobilize. And then there's the essential. Then there's especially troublesome bit. The lifespan. It's a what the fuck? These niggas take a lifespan just to learn simple domain, nigga? And then there's the especially troublesome bit, their lifespan. It's closer to a curse than a technique or binding vow. It's not unconfirmable, but apparently the head of the school observed the user's lifespan. The lifespans. No one knows who the head of the school is, which is why there's no way to tell if the lifespan contracts exist or how they function. After all, there are grandpas and or hags that live long lives even after using it. When the head dies, the school best disciples succeed. However, only they are made aware of it, which means we have no way of sussing that out. Only the head of the school can render the batting vow. So, as far as I know, there's no one among the best students of the school that knows anything about the league. I mean, there wasn't anyone. I'm the head of the new shadow school. The Kusakabe Eye Stun Souls, Simple Domain Binding Vow, and all that lifespan stuff isn't an issue anymore. Be sure to leave some of the benefits. When you become the head, someday you can conduct a nice fat monthly tuition from all your disciples. Oh, big sis, you really are a Mejir. It's time for Jujutsu Society to follow suit and enter the era of subscription. I price you. The price you ask? For your life. How did you know I was here? That I'm the head? I just asked someone with the proper information. No one should have such information. Gathering disciples until your power rival that of the big families is going to take over the Jujutsu world, including ousting those higher up than you. Tengen. You got the crows surrounding the crib is crazy. You would have needed years and can't even talk. Would have needed years and years, draining your disciples' lifespan. There was something you wanted to see, wasn't there? Aspirations, but these seemed almost priceless. And now, with the Zenin clan annihilated, we stand on the cusp of a decisive battle wherein both the Kamo and the Gojo clans will face destruction. But you know, things even more important than money can't be connected without the proper funds. There were sorcerers whose lives would have been saved if you had monopolized the simple domain. More than anything, you were trying to turn my dear little brother into damaged goods. That alone made this an inevitability. You paid the price with your life. Only 2 chapters remain. So JJK is stopping at 271. Then we get a chapter next week. Okay, so I wonder if Gege is going to give us a break. Because I would rather Gege give us like a 1 week break in between chapter 270 and 271. So at least that way he can make 271 as long as possible. That's what I'm surmising. It's just the way that people are feeling about the ending of JJK. But if you guys want a video about it, how I feel about it, you feel me? I could do that. Just let me know. Got 2 days off, so the quicker you said, other video. USB boy Wolf Nara, like, comment, subscribe. Welcome back to the channel, guys. All right, back to Kaisen. Like that sometimes. That's the job that I be forgetting to upload. I upload it. Oh, the other one came. Hey, you get double upload last chapter. So, but anyway, make sure you gotta do the try to do JJK stuff here, but go up. So you guys go to go archives. Guys, all that's left is information is my actions helping her. Oh, yeah, more scars on his face. More should let me undo that again. That I believe. Previously, as thinking was Sukuna does this thing for to hurry and put in all still so curious. Love how Gaku Ganji um that he's still plagued by what Yama said, the curse of being able to control or a soul puppet. Um, but it's just crazy that even now, even though he's plagued with these thoughts, he also kind of wants the kids. He kind of see where Yama is coming from with Gojo, that he wants the kids to kind of grow liver. Kinda first, now that the killing game has ended, there'll probably be talks about what to do. As Megumi came back alive, they'll likely have. Then there's the players taken by the American military. Probably have to and let go. Definitely didn't hear it from me, but they went public saying Chris Spears are. I'm like to be a versus the I had it. I have no short. There's a beast to slice over Chris Spears. Whatever you want. That's how I'll be. Hockey. Time comes, give me the X. You better be there. I'll be sure to cut you down. Oh man, you're getting come on. Magazine should remain. And manuscript and print can provide valuable. Newcomers ought to have their return next bit of tale to tell. Right now, manga artist, better hurry. The print shop won't wait for me. Wow, better hurry. Print shop won't wait around for some. Don't wait for Rosie. Trying to have your sure we're doing period, but about Champion and Maru, same thing. I've been saying they're different. Listening. Whatever, man. Let's go. Ghetto? A ghetto fucking Daku? Can Daku still alive? What do you think? In a while. I wanted to apologize for what I did back then. Away from that. I just wanted to fix things. Like they're gonna prosecute. Ugly pressure from the top brass. They're gonna make me on as a sword. Give me what's left is a have of grieved as there. I'll be really to nail you, Mister. As he did with what embarrassed about her. Like when he want to take responsibility. Be your right hand. I hear not what I'll talk. I moved out tongue always like about to eat. What about Yaki first now? This one was his to me. This looked like a dude trying to be a pro high school. Apparently, this is how your fiance actually Saki. Alright, his own that's the cause and it no chance. Actually, that was a cool. Not what I wanted, but the ride that JJ Cake, I can take it. Yes, the channel Space Cadets is the other cosmic other Kaisen final. They made have like the last 10%, 5% of this manga, but that doesn't credit the other 95% of it. So that's if Gege sends himself off, tagging him over. Hey, JJ Cake greatness. Natalie, the last time y'all hit it. Next.
You know we like foreign shit. Call it Cabo Cartier. From Korea to Japan, look like baller body, yeah. Know I'm feeling like the man when it's cushy in the air. Know I'm kissing on her neck, now her tushy in the air. You know niggas talking and I am so unique, you can't clone me, I'm too rare. My aesthetic be too sleek, gentleman, I'm debonair.
Alright. Now, let's get started with this chapter. Gotta close out ad. I know we spent. Now we got the color page. Have the JJK color page. So yeah, Professor. Okay, since this is the last chapter, I'm gonna see if I can what character's name I can remember, because if y'all don't know, I don't remember. It's terrible with names, nigga. It's just how I am. You like that, man? It's been forever since I come with these live reactions. So it's definitely been forever. Vice versa. Okay, we got Principal Yama. We got Choso. We got Hajime. We got Mei. We got Big Toto, Big Yuji, Big Megumi, Big Angel, and Kurusu, Big Nobara, Kugasaki. You feel me? Big Mekamaru, even though his name was something else, but I only remember Mekamaru. Big, I can't draw a sword no more. Can't think of Miwa, Big Miwa. You feel me? What little Miwa? Yuta. Feel me? We got Big Maki. We got Big Kusakabe, nigga. Big Panda, Big Inumaki, Big Ghetto. Well, technically that's Ghetto. No scars on the face. You feel me? Big Gojo. You feel me? Big Ichiji. Big Iijichi. Feel me? Big Ino. Ino. Yeah, Big Ino. Big Higuruma. Big Gakuganji. Big weirdo little brother of Mei. I don't know your name and not worthy of my respect. You're a weirdo. Bro. Yeah. For me not to remember Shorty name and he was the MVP, but I remember Noritoshi Kamo. This nigga did absolutely nothing. Old manga. Exposition tool. From his introduction, oh my God, he's using the blood art. You know, they're not supposed to be able to use so much blood because then they could get... That's that nigga. This nigga explained it. Choso made it goated. It hit different. Big Nanami. I don't. Shorty with the broom. You didn't do anything. You did absolutely nothing. I don't even remember y'all two. I don't remember your name. I don't remember. Can't remember your name. It's probably because I called her something else completely. Then we got Panda. It took all these niggas to jump one nigga, bro. It took all these niggas. What? Hey man, what folks said, G? What lightning folks said, folks? What Sparky? We've reached the end. Thank you all so very much. I'll keep doing my best in my future work. Akutami Gege. Yeah, after early today, that's what's up, bro. Catch the scoundrel. You can find this cursed seal or market anywhere in this. Cursed users gotta be nearby, right? Assuming they're not a cursed spirit and are working remotely, we ought to get the hell out of Dodge. Think we're in their range? Maybe. Technique could be suited for covert work, or they could kill with cursed energy. All that extremely skilled shit done by nigga, y'all beat Sukuna. I'm not trying to see, oh my God, these niggas could be a threat. Y'all beat the #1 curse user in history. None of these niggas is moving me. No, I don't think so. Maybe when I was asleep. Assuming it's a no, that we're dealing with a range of at least 50 meters. Let's say 100 to be safe. What's the move? Hey man, this nigga Yuji talking like he got to the end of his manga, start having dying like me. Nigga said, what's the move? About to do? Popping. What's the move? We're smack dab in the middle of town right now. People everywhere. Even if we check the building, there's too many blind spots. Although we should be able to notice when the technique is activated again if we get a good vantage spot. Oh, duh, we just have to go to an open field. Culprit, found you. From the beginning of the manga, you're a dumbass, to the end of the manga, you're a dumbass. That'll work great if our guy was a colossal dumbass. Oh, this nigga, this face is killing me that Yuji's making. That make me a dumbass for coming up with it? Moron. Bro, the nigga beat the final boss and was like, what's the word? What's the move? What we about to do? Bro, this nigga Yuji, bro. Let's give the babe to Dory. He can clear 100 meters in a flash. Even if the culprit is disabled by moving out of range, they have to be a real idiot to show themselves right after, and we've already established they're not gonna chase after us. They'll just wait till things cooled off and start over. We can't do anything to stand out. Who's the moron now? Hey, bro, that's gonna be my face. Yuji's face in this panel is gonna be my face when people be like, JJK top 1. Show him this panel. Yuji. Nigga. Who's the moron now? Stupid as hell, bro. Bro, the face is killing me, bro. The face is killing me. What? How about sending them on an all-expense paid trip? That might work, but the cursed user like knows her location through the have our eyes. That's not stalker. What is that? I got my window open. It's that shit. If we send them on a trip, that might force the cursed user to wait and reactivate their technique. That not entirely implausible. That put the ball in the corpus. Do anything but nitpick. Yeah, plus you're assuming this cursed user dude is super smart. There's plenty out there dumber than us. Nobara, you're from the boonies, guy. From the boonies, Nobara. Yuji, you're a city dumbass. Y'all about equal intelligence right now. Find me at Othello Fushigura. I'll wash you. Hell yeah. Let's show him our brains. Sound like you're compensating for something. I'm borrowing your sandals. Nigga said I'm going outside with your shit on. Post got all type of fungus on his feet. But then again, that nigga was a curse. He don't get no fungus. Instantly. Open the fungus appear on his foot. Deadly fungus. Curse technique fungus. Nigga going. This nigga can't even use that shit now. This nigga lost his biggest. He gonna pull up with one of these. Then he gonna pull up with one of these. He not gonna do this no more. That nigga gonna do one of these. He gonna say, nigga, my curse technique. If I change the sign, I'm a haraka. Okay, we have them leave the technique range. Then restrike the moment it's reactivated. That's what we saying. My plan involves that a 44 condo, and each time in the window can keep an eye on the buzzer and should easily over. You'll find a good lookout point for the reactivation. Dealing with a test up Sawa-san. Hours a day. Didn't find any hidden microphones. However, this kind of reminded me of the hidden. For some reason, this reminded me of the hidden inventory. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Oh, her face is back to normal. Nigga felt that cursed energy surge. Look at that nigga with the medicine mask. He said, "Boy, this ain't COVID no more." For on his ass. Fugasaki ready for launch. Nigga, what the fuck is you, a Gundam? You a Gundam now. Camille be done. Launching. Setsuna F. Seiya. Launching. Oh, Mikazuki. Barbatos. Launching. Stop it, nigga. Stop it, nigga. I know a Gundam when I see one. Jumped off the nigga with a half. Nigga, come on now, gang. This nigga Yuji said, fuck that hammer, nigga. Look at that nigga, piece of cake. Well, Idiots. Got his dumb ass, you niggas bombs. Take things lightly, I see. Sorry. You know this dude? No, never seen him before. Bitch. Think bought you that bag. Oh. Stop. Classic pot calling the kettle black type situation. Seems like a petty girl is not reasonable to expect her to for every customer for hostess. Who spent $1 million yen? Who forget that? Sounds like a pretty sweet kid. So clueless, you know that? Hey, don't look so glum, chum. Not like you're gonna be executed or anything. Nigga said you don't got my future. You can't have my previous. Nigga, you're a regular nigga. You just made niggas' eyes big. Your curse taking me down. You're really a bitch out here. You're really slow out here. Feel different. Feel different. What are you gonna do with me? I'm well past the age where I should know how to communicate. Try putting all the blame on her. Thought that after Kabe Sensei, I'll do Gojo Sensei. Why the fuck are we getting this inconsequential ass flashback? Nigga. That matter? This nigga talking right now, man, you're dead. Yeah, what, like 40 some chapters ago? I'm there 40? Like 36 or some shit? Man, this. We did know Yuji switched with Gojo. I guess we could see that conversation, you know, turn besides we're gonna leave no stone unturned besides the Hikari or Ume fight, but I guess that'd be fine. How do I put this? Have we had enough Gojo Satoru? Nigga said, I'm tired of you niggas having me carry you bitch ass niggas. I want you to be a bit more forward thinking, you. Sure, I want you to carry on my dream if anything happen to me. But this is where I bow out. There'll be a point where you guys grow further than I ever did, right? I need this comment. Gojo calling himself a bum. Bum compared to you. One last Sukuna hurrah. One last go trash. Joe. Go/Joe. Bitch Joe. One more, but nah, Gojo top, no. Like all trolling side, Gojo top end. I think there should be at least one among you who gets me of strength different from none of us could ever forget you. You're kind of out of character. You're a little timid. Are you okay? Such a kid. This is confidence. Confidence I've never had before. This nigga said I'm about to lose. I'm expecting great things from you. Got that, Yuji? Acknowledge you messed up. That's all that matters. Take some time to reflect. Then come help us on our next mission. I'm expecting great things from you. By the way, what do you do with that thing? Oh, I tossed it. Don't sweat it. It's not dangerous anymore. Should make for a perfect talisman. Now, come on. All good. Why the fuck did you let Yuta keep your fingers? Why the fuck did you out here? Why do you let Yuta keep your fingers, bro? Why did you out here? It's cool, bro. He just out here like Shanks. I sacrificed my ring finger and my pinky finger for the future generation of sorcery. He put the hat on that nigga head. Come join us for the next mission. Ain't no touch me with your hand, bro. You know you could have healed that shit. Well, you to need my ability. Gang, you stronger than him. I said it. Yuji stronger than Yuta. Now that he got domain, now that he mastered reverse curse technique, he lasted in the fight longer than Yuta. He was in the fight there longer than Yuta. Fought Sukuna longer, lasted longer than Yuta. Attack did more damage than Yuta. He took on attack the physical, he's cutting the soul. He's beating Yuta, bro. May not be at that Gojo level yet. He took Yuta for number 3 though. Took Yuta for number 3 though. So took Yuta's spot. Number 3 is Yuji. Then Gojo. That's how the story ended. Sukuna's still number 1. You could call me a Sukuna Glazer, but it still took every nigga on that color page to drop this nigga. Howdy said, what the fuck? Potter was right. He said Mahito was gonna come back into the story before the story's done. He probably don't even like the way it's done. But I haven't read it yet. Let me read it. Howdy, Sukuna. Would have thought I'll see you here. Well. What's this, our 3rd conversation? My technique messes with the soul after all. Consider this a vestige. Welcome to the pathway souls walk on their way down. I meant to ask you weren't lying, weren't you? Yourself and everyone else weren't living according to your own strategy. Wanted revenge. Revenge against those who resented and persecuted that cursed, unwanted little wretch. So Sukuna had his entire life living for the Ume. In turns, Ume was living for. Mahito was the true villain. Fuck with Gegero. What's the difference? I lived in the only manner I knew. That is how I chose to go on. Actually, no. I had different paths I could. Yeah, I couldn't help but spit out the curses burned deep in my exterior. I feel my own curse, but stimulate me. I'm just looking at this little gnat or something. Fine, bro. About to kill it. About to get dismantled. There'll be a next time. Perhaps it would be nice to walk a different path. Sukuna took the north route. Sukuna chose not to stay the same, not because of his own conviction, but because of Yuji. Someone who chose to take the painful route, not isolated route. In order not to gain everything he ever wanted, but to help the world develop into a better place. Okay, went north. When it went north. That's so boring. Gone soft, asshole. Obviously, I lost. What the hell? So I'm the only one left sulking like a child? God damn it. It's a panda, Maki, Inumaki. Sorry. Yuji, Gumi, Bara. Remnants of his soul. So I wonder if Yuji, it's crazy how Sukuna fingers have smaller fingers. But I wonder if Yuji left that there so in case Sukuna did change his mind. Like 300 years and walk a different path. Thank you so much for reading the past 6 years. Please look forward to Gege Akuta's next work. Probably gonna release 69 to 269, 270, and 271 all on one and just consolidate epilogue of Jujutsu Kaisen. Not a 10 chapter. Maki was never Toji. Yeah, Maki never really became Toji. She was that in words, but never in action. lacked the strategy, doing shit. She lacked. The whole thing about Toji is I don't know if Gege forget, but Toji was a strategist, but he was a strategist who could fight. He had the best of both worlds. He wasn't just a fucking brawler, bro. That's what Maki is, the fucking Dosoya. Fucking brawler, bro. Pro wrestling, sport building brawler. Hey man, I enjoyed it. It was fire. Anyway, that's all I really got for this live reaction for the epilogue of Jujutsu. Let me know your thoughts down below. I say this chapter is a line 7, makes the series itself like a 7.5. If I can't use like 0.5. Exactly. Shikamaru and Rock Lee is Toji. No cap. He's a strategist and he had hands. He just wasn't no flat out brawl out. No, she's fucking Toji in name alone. Not in action. Like me saying like the Hikari fight was perfect. And the last fight he had, bro. Just because you couldn't exposition dump us with a this is how this curse technique works, doesn't mean you couldn't show us that. You did that for Uda Uma. Got an exposition curse technique dump us every time. You could have just had a brawl. Ice. Spam immortality. Ice. Spam immortality. Ice. Spam immortality. We would have been cool with that. Because all Hikari is just Yuji with immortality. All he is, a brawler with immortality. You could have showed us that fight, but it's not a great video. If y'all guys want me to go on the rant, I will, but after reaction, you guys enjoy your night. You know what I'm saying? JJK, it was a wonderful ride. Thank you, Gege Akatame. A lot of people may not like the ending. A lot of people may not like the last few chapters or the epilogue of it, but nonetheless, this man put his heart and soul into it, body into it. He was really getting sick towards the end a lot, and I would rather have this man put his health first than put this weak ass manga first. Hey, maybe it's just me. Even if I like a manga, I'ma always call a manga a weak ass manga when it comes to human life. You feel me? So it's just I noticed he was getting a lot more sick frequently towards the end. So it is what it is, man. Like, comment, subscribe, tell your friend and tell a friend. I would say we got more JJK again. Hey man, I can at least focus on Ordeal and Boruto now. Fine.